Hello and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Arise. I'll be moving on to figure out where I'm going next, basically. First, Kisara's disappearance cutscene.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Alright, so first off, Dohalim. The Poke Staff. I have a better staff for you, apparently. And... is no one holding this Black Onyx? Huh. Well, you're holding it now. HP, attack, and dark damage. Sure. What are your arts? Catapult? And it says catapult to win in my book. Yes, resurrection. Set period. I don't want that. Air pressure. Been downed. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Oh damn. You have a lot of stuff. Yeah. Let's just do this to get the bonus. Don't think I'm really gonna use this. Have that bonus, I have this bonus. I could get this bonus. Let's do that. I think getting more elemental defense is actually really big for me. Alright, restore CP at the end of battle while the effects from cooking are active. Oh! That's interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. That actually seems very strong. I mean, I think the longest is like 20 minutes. I feel like I'm only 20 minutes away. Like, I don't know. I really don't have too much of a problem with CP unless I'm in a boss fight, which in that case, after I do the boss, you normally get healed after a boss. So I don't think that's really needed. Let's get more attacks that you can do. Let's see. Do that one. Let's save some stuff. Yeah, sure. Sure. Alright, how do I change who's in the party? I think I want you in the party. I'll be honest. I want Dolim in my party. That guy's good. Law's good and all, but I don't know. I want Dolim in my party. I don't want to get rid of Xion because she's the one that actually has healing. And I really like Rinwell's magic attacks. They're pretty cool. So Law's the only person I can get rid of. I mean, he's been a good, like, tankiness for me, I think, but, I mean, we'll see how it goes.
There.
I mean, if it's not working, obviously I can just change it back. Is there a person up there? Is there one single person in this area? I always feel like it was pretty cold those stands. It's unfortunate happened to Sir Kelsnick. He never was able to come around to Lord Dolin's way of thinking. Sad as this to say. Yeah, a lot of people work with him too. It's been really unfortunate. I had no idea about the whole Lake of Death scene had gone either. You think those guys knew about it? Oh, come on. Just let me jump over. I wonder if you can actually die from fall damage. If I just keep falling off a high cliff, because you do lose some health. I'm kind of curious. Alright. Square. Go down that way. Alright. Down. I don't feel like talking to everyone.
You all arrived here from Cyslodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
Oh, good thinking. You're a genius among us, lowly Danans. You know, I think 3/4 of the party I'm using are Renans. I'm pretty sure I'm a Renan. Shion's obviously a Renan.
To see us.
And Dolin's
I'm
obviously a Renan.
surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go?
To the Lake of Death.
I hope this place survives. You think the Danans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us.
And we did kill everything.
I hope they keep going. I really do.
By the way, my walker thing is broken.
If you say so, I guess.
I don't want to rub out the carpet and make a hole in the damn carpet.
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Lagiel?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
I really don't need you, Kisara. I'm never going to use you. Never, ever, 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 ever. Yeah, so I'm not going to be exercising, so if I'm breathing heavy, it's just because I'm out of shape rather than me actually exercising. I wish I still had the excuse.
Did you come to say goodbye?
I'll have to order a new one.
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
No, we can't have 4 people fighting at once.
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing.
I still say everything
It's
is
true
your
that
fault.
our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
You didn't choose to be ignorant.
Perhaps you're right.
You're an idiot. There's
But in
a
the
difference.
end, it was me he entrusted this dream to.
You can't just
I
get
learned
something
that
wrong in
nothing
your
in
life
this
and be like, oh
life
yeah,
is
I
free.
chose to be ignorant of it.
Or gained without
No.
sacrifice.
You're just a moron.
Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world. For the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened.
But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream.
All I ask is that you do your part. That you fight alongside me. Not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Ah, wind people. Wind people are always douchebags. Let's look at the Avatar. A gnocchi recipe! Yes! Leaf wrapped fish recipe? Comrades. Oh, increase max AG automatically? Let's see if attack from side to side. I always forget how to counterattack. I'll get that though. Kisara the Protector. I've gone through basically 15 minutes of cutscenes. I can't wait to put outfits on these people.
Such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Oh my gosh, it's
Really?
old fucking news.
It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
Oh
You know,
my god.
I guess I never realized it before. But looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me.
No one
Even before I joined
cares
the Eldaman
about
and
your
Sia God.
life.
So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing.
God, this game's
We
so
have the same
repetitive with their
goal.
cutscenes.
That means it's in my
That's my
best
biggest
interest
fault
to
with this
continue
game.
to protect and keep
I mean,
you
all
safe
Tales
as
games
well.
have a lot of cutscenes like
Even
this.
now.
But this is so fucking
I'm not sure how much
repetitive.
protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
I don't mind cutscenes that add something. That did not add anything. God, another cutscene. What are his motives? Oh, I don't know.
What was Kelzalik even after in the end?
He wanted
Isn't
to
it
serve.
obvious?
Yeah.
Clearly he wanted the throne for himself.
No, he didn't.
And was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
No.
He had
That's
to have
wrong.
known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion!
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Is that it? Alright, outfit time! What do you two want to wear? Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright, I already have sunglass people. Nah. With giggle glass. Oh, he actually doesn't look too bad with an eye patch. Not gonna lie, that's pretty sick with an eye patch. He still has that evil deterring stare. Oh gosh. The halo with the eye patch. That doesn't look good at all, but I don't fucking care. Okay. I didn't look it. Okay. Same. Okay, attachments. Rabbit tail, cat tail. The reason I haven't really done tails with anyone is because I can't see them in the cutscenes, and that's what's funny. I mean, I'm not going to use her in any fights, so if I can't see in the cutscene, I don't really fucking care. I could give her devil wings. I mean, she's supposed to be like a holy knight. That kind of matches her hair. Oh, the left bandage. There we go. Whatever. Alright. Let's keep moving. Oh, Zephyr. It's kind of depressing they have a Zephyr and a Zephyr, like, deceased.
I think Hootle senses something.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that. Power blade! Flaming thrust! Try harder!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Oh god!
Total devastation! Flash! Dazzle!
Now!
Ruin escape!
Law, get toasty!
Burn strike!
Oh, Wall still comes out for these?
My turn! This one's all mine! I've still got a ways to go!
Potato. Hi, friendos.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Ready to go! Burn in hell!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Flaming thrust! You're mine! You're on!
Sweet dreams!
Be still!
So those are Dan and Astral Edge.
You're on!
Huh. Something you want to say? Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Total devastation!
Do
Here
it!
I come! It's over! Blow them away!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Alright, Yasmin.
What's this thing?
Alright. What the hell is that sexual owl doing? Heard a very sexual owl. Where's that whore at? Yeah, be up in the trees or in this. Oh, oh my gosh, you're hidden well. A devil tail.
Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo.
Hoo hoo hoo.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Probably. You got time for that nonsense?
This will be a delicious piece of cake. My astral energy! Raging cascade!
Ah, damn it!
Give it a whirl!
Crush! Take this!
Resonate with the earth.
It's over!
Well, we're on the home
I'm
stretch
ready.
now.
Don't take your eyes off the
That
prize.
could easily
I'm
be
quite
fatal.
aware without you reminding me.
I'm here to stop.
Crush! Catapult! You're finished!
Do it!
Double me! In an instant! Impact block!
Whoa.
Any injuries?
No, I think I'm pretty good on the injury front.
There's something in the water.
Oh. Finally I figured out Valley's docks?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
I hate you. Various fishing ports described at Dana, which contain different species of fish to catch. These fish are used in cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new tiles. So don't have to try new fishing holes when you find them. Fishing consists of 4 steps: casting a line, luring fish, hooking them, then them in. For information about these... Okay. Yeah, I've already found a bunch of these. Do I need to go where the bubbles
Everything
are?
looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
Cast the lure.
Okay, change of plans. Yeah! Reel it in.
What a catch! What a catch! What a
Anybody could
catch!
reel in that.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
A dead and bass.
Yeah! I've got something.
Oh gosh, I pressed R2. It didn't go very well. Looks like another bass. Let's
I'll
see.
catch something bigger next time.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Reel it in.
Alrighty.
I reeled us in a big one.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch.
One catching the bass.
Ha! There we go.
That's easy. I'm an angler, baby.
Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
One check catching is not a bass.
Yeah!
It's a problem. Soft shake.
Could it be?
Got him! That's a new fish.
Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
Hawksbill trout.
Ha!
Get in there.
I've got something.
That was quick. That's
Well,
a baby.
it's not bad, per se.
Looks like
It's
a
a-
pretty energetic fish.
Baby! Alright. Let's quit fishing here.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me.
God, so your 30 minutes have done nothing in this game.
Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Fish
Looks
bear
like
with
we're
2
going
eyes.
to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Hit it with the
told
shield.
me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just
Shoot the water.
food.
I was
Caught a
hoping
bunch
we'd
of
get to
fish.
fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
I was wondering what those were.
Okay.
Hey, you lucky you know it with a rod. I've been fishing for a long time. I built up a good collection of equipment for it. Sure they weren't interested. So one thing in exchange. I just show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. Anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come and talk to me. Around at Taka Pond can teach you basics about fishing. If you show them your fishing notes, you're going to go catch fish you haven't found, as well as give you a new fishing gear versus how much you've caught. Miguel's rod. Attracts fish by splashing water and making noise. I completed a quest. I'm so good at this game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, Kisara. What's good? Yeah, I'll wait for your KO prevention. Anything you need to ask? You could make it look like food they used to let fish through. Then each fish has some preference, so you have to change fluids depending on what you're after. It's a good idea to test and see what find fish work on. Okay. Hello there, sir. You seem to be injured. Can I kill you? Huh. Hello, sir. I'm about to mind. Sorry. Forget I spoke. Carry on. Don't mind me. She limited initiative beers.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just
I'm guessing that's something you can use. It's worse than yours. Looks pretty badass though. I'll keep yours.
doing my job. No need to thank me.
Oh, good. Good cutscene.
Hey. Is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I like it that way.
know,
Stop
right?
talking.
But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
Because you're not in the party.
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara.
Sorry, that's
You're
me
no longer
unplugging
my
and plugging
employee,
back in my
after all.
headset. It's,
I don't know.
The cord is
I
just
mean,
tearing a little
if
bit.
it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
Oh my
You know,
god,
she's
no
probably
one
right.
fucking cares. She's not
And a
even
lot
fighting.
has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all.
Does that sound alright by you?
Just
Of
leave
course.
Just leave the party.
You
already.
might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Wow, the cutscene was really worth it. And I have another one. Gosh, there's just way too many cutscenes.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Cool. Yeah. Ah, yes. I need some horse meat. Ah, everyone needs some horse meat in their life. Alright. Windswept Main, Raging Stormbeak. And a hard spherical shell. It's spherical! I can make the innocent lily now. I got some clay fragments. Oh, I have a lot of that shit. Yeah. Can't make any of your stuff. Don't even want to make any of your shit. You're not in my party anymore. Same with you. You're not in my party anymore. But I mean, I have a lot of both of these, so whatever. Let's see. Don't you have buy any more items? Could buy that Topaz Cave. Sure. Oh, cool. Increased it again. Alright, I do want to look. I do like this. I feel like I got so much stuff. Well, charging forward. I've used that 22 times, so I tried using that. I guess I didn't like it. Hard hitting, piercing, hidden art that goes straight through an enemy followed by another strike from behind. That sounds kind of cool. Double Demon Fang. Like, I almost feel like I want this. Cause it goes through stuff. Let me try using this. Do I have any more stuff that I can want to try? A spinning slash that propels the user forward to an end quickly with a potent thrust. let's try this one. Yeah, I tried Stardust, I didn't like it. I tried Rising Falcon, it's like a falcon kick. Let me try this. Just see what it is.
Always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Alright. Another cutscene, I'm guessing.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and—
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
Everyone's a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way.
Shan't.
I do believe it's about time that I retire. Shall we get moving?
Sure. Actually, no, let's go back to the Owl Forest. Just curious.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Perch seems to be full. Wow, yeah, there just really weren't many guys over there. Alright, so there's still room for that. Not area. Boing. Silver Sinclair armor. Copper Sinclair armor. That's really all. Get silver or copper. Or blue. Honestly, silver looks pretty sick. Okay, I take it back. I like it. That looks like a badass weapon still. Alright. Oh, there's a bunch of quests now. Should I do them? Or should I progress? Let's keep progressing a little bit more. Just because I feel like I've gone nowhere in 45 minutes. I've literally stepped outside of
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I want to make some kind of visible progress. I will go back and do those side quests though. I've been playing for 46 minutes. I'm pretty sure 30 minutes.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
God damn it.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Yeah, too bad I only have one eye now. Oh god.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Yeah, I regret having a cutscene also. You're not a boss. You're a squeaky little hawks.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. In here!
I'll take you all off!
Airborne beast. My spectre.
Begin!
Where are you going? Alright! It's
You're mine! Turbo Demon Fang! Be still! Here I come! You're finished! You're off!
Resonate with the
Turbo
earth!
Demon Fang! You're mine! Turbo Demon Fang! Lightning Thrust!
Gemini Aqua! Annihilation!
Burn in hell!
Photon Blast!
Double demon fang! Lightning thrust!
I'm ready! Now!
Law! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I guess at least a little bit like a ranged attack.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Inhibitor crystal. And some copper chunks. Hi friends. Another cutscene! Woo! The panic can't the Zuko stand still.
All right.
Play my secret weapon. I'll stay right where it stands. These big boys. Sirs and strike them. If I have fleet-foot enemies and no place their evasiveness.
There's nowhere to run from my art. If he slows down, that's our chance.
It's like trying to keep up to the wolf!
Double demon fang! Resonate with the earth. Now finish! On your knees. Can't get out of this.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah. Hurricane thrust.
Here goes!
In a bind.
Dance in the wind! Radiant
Stay still.
Here goes! Radiant Fire! One at a time! Radiant Cascade!
In a bind.
I'm out! Back into the front!
You're mine.
I'll be saving this
Swallow
one!
blade.
By the...
Double demon fang. It's over. Double demon fang. Flash. Here I come. It's over. Double demon fang. Be still. Elusive key. Download. Does it hurt? Take this. You're finished. In a bind. Take this.
Hear my call! Lightning condensed! Spread! Thunderbolt!
Elusive key. Double demon fang. I'm ready. Law. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Dance in the wind!
Resonate with your
Air
mind.
violation!
It's over.
Elemental energy! By the power of...
Mirage. Air swallow blade. Double
Hear
demon
my
fang.
call!
Try
Raging
harder.
Cascade!
Be still.
Glacial Spear!
Mirage.
I don't know if I like the double deal fist. I feel like it doesn't do much. Doesn't do enough, I should say.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
It's called tits.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
Oh my gosh, this cuts
I
is going
get that,
forever.
but
I
it's not
don't
like this
give
stuff
a
is any
fuck.
use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Oh, worn down hammers used to beat back crocodiles, skilled enough to duel with as champions. Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some which serve as bonuses that can do it after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these effects on off in the artifact effects list. Additional art panel. Now set 6 additional arts. Press triangle on the art screen to switch between panels. Oh, okay, finally. Fucking wondering that shit was gonna happen. Oh, finally. Okay, I'm gonna switch this back to Eternal Destruction. This is just gonna be mirages in case I accidentally click on them. Honestly, I think I just like Mirage in general. I think I'm gonna forget about this and use it by accident, but whatever. Which ones do I want to try out? This series a quick thrust followed by an upward strike. Yeah, let's do double demon fang on the bottom. That goes straight through an enemy followed by another. Let's try this one as well. Let's just try that.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Alright, birdies. I have some new moves I want to test out.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I shall ensure you survive this.
I'm also good with airborne targets. Radiant shield.
We got fire.
I've got this. Let him marksman handle.
All yours. Hurricane thrust. Mirage.
Lightning descent. This one's mine.
Strike. Swallow blade. Internal devastation.
Reload.
I'm not done. Elusive deity. Crush water.
Hear my call.
Not so fast.
Spread.
Sword this. Now. Double demon fang. Not so fast.
Hear me. Flame of
Double demon fang. Negative gate. Be still. On your It's over. We turn the tables on.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Internal devastation. Negative gate. I'm not done. On your
Burning strike. Lightning descent.
Megasonic
Alright.
Looks like we won.
I'll go the other way first. Hi, friendos.
Courteous, aren't you?
Ignite!
Radiant pierce. Chinese supernova. Proton flash. Raging hurricane. I never miss.
Swallow blade! Flying freeze! Can't get out of this! Still! Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Thunder field. Now.
Show me! In an instant! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Internal devastation!
Can't be that.
Come on!
Will this help?
Ow.
Thunder Blade!
Burn in hell!
Healing circle!
Did you just hear me?
I need you, remember?
Right.
You're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let on. Air thrust!
Alright. I don't know what the hell just happened, but we killed him.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Demi-human muscle? Oh, that's a lot of money. Fuck yeah, man. Alright, on the next area. Philly's
so
lost
hilly around
today.
here. I can feel
What a
my
bummer.
feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Shut up. No one likes you.
I won't forgive you!
Take this!
It's a duel of the arts!
Devastation! Strike! Crush!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Oh,
Job
fuck.
for yours truly!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Okay, here I go.
Resonate with the earth.
Crush!
They're surrounding us!
It's on!
Can't this kill?
Megasonic thrust!
Air pressure.
Here!
Photon, raging cascade! Field! More for the sky!
Strike!
Raging storm! Whoa! Hey!
Eternal devastation!
Excellent technique.
How are your weapons holding up?
Best not to give me any ideas.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Now!
Be still!
Gemini Aqua!
It's taking a lot to kill these guys again.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Okay, let's go to the left. Explore what's this way. Alright.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Eternal devastation!
Negative gate!
On your... Come and face me!
Thunder field!
Crush! Eternal devastation! Strike!
I'll face you.
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here.
Thunder field!
Here I come!
Raging cascade!
Precision, timing.
Sleep
All
now!
a perfect 10.
That's it? Nothing else to add?
You take meticulous care of your fire.
You're mine!
One more time! Now!
Elusive deity.
Lock! Get toasted!
Elusive deity!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You got company!
You picked the wrong
Here's
fight!
evil!
Swallow blade! You try it!
Lightning blazing cascade!
Infernal torrent!
Will this count? This one's mine! I'll be blading this way! Lightning blade!
Prepare to be sealed on fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps sound is more
We've
appropriate.
turned the tables
Less
on you!
talking, there are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back! No further!
Here, let me help! Steel force! Lightning condensed!
Can you take it?
Thunder
Elusive
blade!
deity.
Now!
I'll face you.
Lightning fury!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together!
Like a finely timed waltz.
Eternal devastation! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's evil!
Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder!
Benediction light.
Double demon fang!
Another incantation ruin.
Megasonic thrust!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Thank you.
Swallow blade! Take
So
it!
those are Dan and Osteroid.
Eternal
Something you
want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Be still! Hurricane thrust! Prepare to be healed!
Let me help.
Mirage! I'll face you!
Lightning orb!
Eternal devastation! Catapult! Pierce! Tempest! Elusive deity! It's river!
Astral energy!
Oh my gosh. These guys are a nuisance.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Hey, new equipment!
Yeah, I'll never get to another enemy before this timer runs out.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people...
Oh, I think I made it.
Gotta break through! You're mine! Negative crush! Resonate with the earth! Eternal devastation! I'm not done! Swallow blade! Damn it! Hurricane thrust! Double demon fang! Resonate with the earth! Thanks!
Here I go!
Double demon fang! Try harder! Time to let it rip!
Being interrupted! Air blast!
Eternal devastation! Crush! Megasonic thrust! Pierce! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here goes!
Crush!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Lightning thrust!
Lunar corruption!
Strike!
By the power of
Soaring Alpha!
More where that came from!
Oh gosh.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Peach shell, sure.
What's this
Red
thing?
sage. Alright, 3 archer hawks.
I won't forgive you!
Be still!
Where are you going?
Strike! Eternal devastation!
Lightning! Death! Thunder blast! Too much to handle?
Burn!
Do it!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Do it! Tucked away! Get toasty!
Burn strike! Dazzle! Here I come! Mirage! You're mine! It's over! Crush!
This'll come in handy!
You're mine! Eternal devastation! You're mine!
If it's in the sky,
You're mine! I'm ready! Hurricane thrust!
Kitara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that one yet. Okay.
With this, I can become even stronger.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally. So...
Alright.
No choice!
Where are you going?
Eternal devastation!
Glacial spear! Here's
You did it! Eternal devastation!
Freeze laser!
Swallow blade! Crush!
Glacial spear!
In a bind!
Evil!
You're mine!
Thunderblade!
It's over!
Freeze laser!
Eternal devastation! Strike! Lightning thrust! No escape!
Wind astral
Hurricane
energy!
strike! Tear!
It's over!
Mirage!
Lightning condensed!
Resonate with the earth! Eternal...
Those are impressive skills.
They took a lifetime to master.
You know, I'll have to keep training.
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform as well when I'm at third.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you say that.
Eternal devastation! Strike!
Freeze lancer! Tempest swirl! Whoa! Hey! Bring it up here!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you take a wide breath.
Gosh, this is brutal.
It's like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
Alright. I go this direction. Hi, Hawks.
Go no further! This one's mine! In here! Water, hear my call! Spread!
Eternal devastation!
Here's Eva!
Be still! You're on! Take this! You're finished!
Moving direction! Sealed! I'll be doing this way! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
I like that. I like that Celestial Fury one.
A new melody. You're being targeted. On your
Radiant dance in the wind! Air thrust!
It's over! I'm ready!
Glacial spear!
Now!
Here's evil!
You're mine! It's over!
Freeze laser! Take that!
Lightning!
Bullseye!
I'm starting a little low on CP.
I must keep striving.
You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest.
Five of them. Oh, shite.
Coming through.
Eternal devastation! It's over! Eternal devastation! Dazzle!
Our expert coming through!
Crush!
Champion swirl! More with that
Eternal devastation!
Now!
Try harder!
Raging storm! Healing from my energy!
You aren't your human.
To stop you dying?
Raging cascade!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Eternal devastation! Swallow blade!
Lightning orb!
No, no.
Sonic thrust! Mega sonic thrust!
One more!
I'm ready!
Light axe raging cascade!
You're mine! You're finished!
Let's get you off
You're mine! Elusive deity! Rotating crown timer!
Here I go! I'm
You're
only
mine!
getting started! One more time!
Taste it! I'm ready! Be still!
I'm ready for the next battle!
Opal mass. Is that all that's in there? Oh shit. This way. And for full weapons, there's nothing but Sugos right here. Don't have anything to worry about because of you now. Can you win astral energy, find a hatchet cryptid targets? Okay. Alright, no problem, because there's some stuff I wanted to look at anyways. On the 51 CP. So there's another place to go down at. But it didn't really tell me where it was. What's down there? Oh gosh.
There.
Well, I'm falling down anyways. What the hell's in
What's
here?
this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had...
If I had to guess, sex dungeon. Oh god.
Woods really are as strong as they're said to be.
Oh god.
Potatoes, potatoes. You're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let on.
It's over. Here.
I'll be saving this one. Annihilation.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Raging Cascade. Burning in here.
Begin.
Get on in there with the others.
That aqua thing, both of those things aren't really all that good.
The heavens must be smiling.
I keep trying to use them, but I'm not sure I really like either one of these. Use a forceful sword slash. Let's try that. I can try that again. Let's use the rest of my CP. Dealing with Zugo, slipped and fell. Okay. Cool, thanks. I won't be able to finish this area, I don't think. Yeah, I'll have to come back to this area.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Oh, I'm gonna completely forget to go back in there. Cool, no enemies. Yeah, I'm hoping there's like a campfire on this side of this, or some kind of healing.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
Oh my gosh.
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all.
No one fucking cares!
Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
No!
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly
They get
not
drunk
going to give
and
you any
make
grief over
mistakes.
it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world.
You're 2 screens
Wisdom
away
that
from
I could
Eldaman and
potentially
Sia.
put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
Absolutely
What
nothing.
are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to
Oh
stay
my gosh,
healthy.
a fucking
Does
vegan.
that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Gosh, a damn
Yeah, to be
vegan entered the
honest,
chat.
We could be eating better
Anything
than we
that's
do.
meat, I'll eat.
Understood.
I
In
think you
that
should be
case,
thinking about...
I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan. Leaving everything to someone
God,
else.
fuck off,
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Typical vegan, vegetarian damn attitude. I don't think I'm doing enough. You know what? All you people should eat vegetables like I do. Bastards! Let me eat my meat!
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's
Kisara's
because
a
I was
prick.
given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what
Fucking
it's been
California.
like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out.
Good.
Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Oh my gosh. Alright, is there a healing thing over here? Please say there is. Mount Dahara!
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? Already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
That armor is pretty sick.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Alright, we rested. That better have healed me. Only that cutscene is useful if it heals me.
been looking for you. For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? Said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the? That is all I desire.
No!
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Can't get out of this! Here.
What the fuck? You're supposed to be stuck, you bastard!
Now I can let loose.
Now's our chance.
Why could you? Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses the Lord?
You can't touch me! I'm too fast, you bitch!
Double demon fang!
Haha, I hear you! Na 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 na.
Double demon fang! Take this.
You can't touch me, bitch! Dodge! Dodge faster! Ah.
Can you take it?
Healing circle.
Thanks.
Don't healing circle me!
Hear my call.
I'll
Thunder
thank you.
heal. Spread. Here's evil.
Dragon form!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Can't get it.
Eternal devastation! Ignite!
Show me your strength.
Dance in the wind.
Take this!
Everlasting.
You're finished!
Mega ray. Get out
Negative
of
eternal
This
devastation!
one's mine.
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Lunar corruption.
I'll smash you!
Get punched, bitch. Sorry, I'll punch you in the face. Oh, get pwned, Rinwell!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Shionne, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shionne!
You're the only one who knows how to
You're
heal.
kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shionne, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shionne, are you sure you're okay?
I mean, he's gotta know who he is. He knows all the lords. That guy's gotta be a lord.
Shionne, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
Gone like nowhere.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shionne was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me.
It's just a fucking
We've almost
Rannon.
reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shionne to rest. Hey.
Alright. A quick looky-loo around, see if there's any items. Of course, there's another fucking cutscene. There's always another fucking cutscene. I don't see any items anywhere. Alright, all good. I'm just gonna save and quit here, I think. I don't know when I'll play this again. I'm gonna be playing Deep Rock Galactic tomorrow because it's Thursday. Friday I'll probably play Medieval Dynasty. Saturday I'm taking a day off. I have a wedding to go to, and I'll be staying overnight at a hotel, so I won't be playing games. So I might not play this again until Sunday. But even then I might wait till Monday, depending on how I feel Sunday night. So, yeah, it'll be a few days until I'm able to play this again. But, yeah, I'll be playing Deep Rock Galactic tomorrow. So, I'm looking for that. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Goodbye.